Alright, you lot, grab your railguns, slap a portal on ceiling, and tell your squad mate to shut it. We're diving headfirst into Splitgate Arena Reloaded. I played an hour with my son. No QA checklist, no patch, no paranoia, just pure gameplay. And you know what? It was bloody fun. Like, we're out with this version 6 months ago kind of fun. So let's get into it. Devs finally did what they should have done before Splitgate 2 even left room. They cut crap. Factions? Gone. Hero abilities? Dead. All that trendy fluff they shoved into police Overwatch rejects? Flushed. What's left? Pure unfiltered arena combat where it should have been from start. I'll admit, back in Splitgate 2, I didn't hate abilities. I gave them a fair shot. Some of them worked, but let's not pretend it didn't make game feel like it were having an identity crisis. Were it Quake? Were it Apex? Were it just Halo with extra stats? No one knew. At least wrote devs. For Arena Reloaded, this time they committed. Second I loaded into a match, I felt it. No more faffing about with cooldowns or weird class builds. Just you, a gun, some portal walls, and a plan you probably wouldn't survive long enough to finish. As for portals, gimmick that made Splitgate, and nearly made it unplayable for anyone not born with a PhD in logic. Yeah, I'm not some bloody portal ninja doing interdimensional trick shots, chaining teleports like some caffeine-addled speedrunner. Most of the time I forget I even have a portal. We're in Arena Reloaded, but this time that didn't matter. Why? Because they finally stopped treating portal system like a party trick and started designing around it like it actually matters. Overloading portals? Smart. EMP grenades that shut enemy portals down? Beautiful. Portal trails that let you track sneaky sods across map like blood in water? Chef's kiss. They didn't just polish system, gave it a backbone. It's no longer just a tool for sweats. It's part of fate for everyone. And I jumped into classic arena mode thinking, alright, let's see what purists are barking about. 5 minutes later, I'm shaking my head like a pensioner at a dubstep gig. Locks loadouts. What is this? CSGO on training wheels? I get idea. Old school rules. Same guns. Same chances. Make best Twitch reflex win. But it plays like someone welded a purity test at Matchmaker. You want every fate to feel like a jewel that I knew? Go outside. This is Splitgate. I want grenades flying, portal trickery, and scattershot of chaos that makes you shout, "Fuck!" every other kill cam. But here's where Arena Reloaded actually flexes. Moment you boot in, you can feel difference. It doesn't just run better, it looks like it finally graduated from early access cosplay to a proper fucking game. Visual clarity has been tuned up like pissed off engine. Enemies pop more. Effects don't blind you like you've just stared into some mid-grenade. And portal animations aren't some blurred acid trip anymore. It's readable, it's reactive, and it's finally not giving me motion sickness on maps with more verticality than common sense. Audio's had a polish too. Gunfire has weight. Portal sounds actually tell you where some cheeky bastard is sneaking through. I didn't have to guess who was shooting me or where fate was, which, believe it or not, used to be a problem. That's gone now. As for maps, didn't get through them all. This were a quick midweek play session, not a full no-life grind. But what I saw looked damn good. Clean sightlines, enough portal walls to get creative without every surface being a bloody Stargate, and designs that actually guide fate instead of letting it spill over like cheap curry on a flatbed. Hammerhead, Oasis, even reworked classics feel tighter, purposeful. Weapons, still punchy, AR's feeling solid while I level it. That grind for attachments gives me reasons to rotate through Arsenal without everything being unlocked up front like some free-to-play apology. Whole thing just feels dialed in. None of that will fix it in Season 2. It feels like someone actually finished the game before slapping publish button. Imagine that. Now I know what some of you are waiting for, so let's take a look at progression. Or rather, let's not, because I barely touched it. Why? Because I'm not here to chase numbers or stroke my ego with a career stat sheet like it's me bloody LinkedIn. I came here to shoot people in face, not compare XP graphs with some Reddit wanker who thinks KD is a personality trait. That said, credit where it's due. New system looks solid. Career levels, proper stat tracking, attachments earned through use, not loot boxes. It's all there for grind junkies and min-max freaks. If you like spending hours squeezing every last stat point out of your guns like a pensioner ringing teabags, knock yourself out. And Battle Pass? One pass. No bloody chapters. That alone deserves a slow clap. No fake urgency. No monthly FOMO circus. Just a big stack of unlocks laid out from day one. Grind at your own pace. I don't even like battle passes, but this one, I might actually finish it just out of spite. Look, they have to monetize. It's a free game. They need server money, not hugs. And they've done it in a way that ain't insulting. That alone puts them ahead of half the industry. And here's where I nearly fell off my chair. Store ain't absolute bollocks anymore. Back in Splitgate 2, shop felt like a mobile game had sex with crypto scam. Prices made no sense. Bundles were chopped up like Tesco meal deals, and outfit skins looked like Fortnite knockoffs made in Microsoft Paint. For Arena Reloaded, it actually respects your wallet. Everything's capped under $20. No sneaky upcharges. And cosmetics? Legit. Armor skins, weapon skins, animations. Proper effort's gone in this time. I scrolled through it and thought, yeah, I'd actually pay for some of this. That never happens. I'm tighter than EA's servers at launch. And here's real kicker. When I looked at Ultra Pass, I thought, nah, not worth it. Until I saw that skin. You know one, flaming skull, dark armour, dripping with Alison to Metal and Punch Angel's energy. My kid took one look and yelled, Ghost Rider! And yeah, he's not wrong. It's not a rip-off, it's not a clone, but inspiration's written all over it, and it looks phenomenal. Plus, no more messing about with Pro Helium currency upgrades or locked variants. You buy it, you get full skin, end of. They've even added a small 100 split coin pack so you don't have to overpay just to round out your balance. Smart, simple, there. Now then, let's address Sweaty Elephant Tip Room, SBMM. You know, thing every third match turns into a Twitter thread about. Is it still here? Yep. Did it ruin my session? Not even close. Yeah, there were a few matches where someone lost the rag, accused top fragger of cheating, and probably reported toaster they were playing on for suspicious aim assist. It happens. But it's kicker. It didn't matter. My son and I were still laughing our asses off, getting kills, dying in ridiculous ways, and having a proper good time. Bottom line, Sweaty shanty side at community's still out there, but Arena Reloaded gives you enough tools, clarity, and pacing to actually enjoy yourself without getting PTSD from scoreboard. You want a chill session with some daft fun and occasionally holy shit moment? You'll get it here. If not, as always BR mode coming back later. You Battle Royale babies won't be left out forever. So, Splitgate Arena ain't just a patch. It's a full-on resurrection done right. No more half-baked abilities. No more overpriced clown skins. No more pretending to be something it's not. It's lean, it's sharp, it's fun as fuck, and for first time in years, Splitgate actually knows what it wants to be. An arena shooter with portal fetish and zero tolerance for bullshit. Like, subscribe and all that bollocks. Drop your comments and questions below. And if you scream cheater at a guy beating you with a pistol, I hope your router melts. I'll see you next time, you magnificent.